Hi, calculus in JEE will demand a very thorough knowledge of graphs. You have to be very particular with graphs and knowing them very well, not only sin x and sec x and tan inverse x, but all the graphs along with the polynomials. In fact, we will examine the JEE Advanced 2014 problem. This polynomial, the degree 5, it has asked us in what range will it give us 3 roots and 1 root. Okay. Let us revisit certain concepts, very simple concepts. I think all of you will be knowing it as to how to draw graphs, right. We know that an increasing function f dash greater than 0 will look like this, and a decreasing function f dash less than 0 will look like this. More importantly, a curve which is concave upwards will have the f double dash greater than 0, because the tangent changes slope from negative to positive. Again, the graph concave downwards will have its slope from positive to negative. So, f double dash will be negative. Okay. So, in short, f double dash less than 0 would mean concave downwards, or f double dash greater than 0 would mean concave upwards. Armed with this knowledge, let us examine some graphs. Here we find the first one, f dash greater than 0, f double dash greater than 0 and f itself greater than 0. It looks something like this. This one has both f and f dash greater than 0, but f double dash is less than 0, so it is concave downwards. This one again is a decreasing function as f dash less than 0, but it is concave upwards. This one again a decreasing function, but concave downwards. In this case, the f itself is less than 0, so it lies below the x axis. So, let us use this simple knowledge to solve a problem. In this graph, we are given the graph of f dash. We have to find out f and f double dash. So, to this, we first examine the points at which f dash intersects the x axis. If you examine the chart of f dash, you will find at 1 f dash changes sign from negative to positive, and at 4 it changes sign from positive to negative. So, that means at 1 there will be a minima, and at 4 there will be a maxima, and the graph is drawn as you can see. Now, to find out f double dash, we draw the chart for f double dash. We find the slope of f dash is changing from positive to negative at 3. This gives us the clue to how to draw f double dash. Very simple. Let us try out another sum. We are given 3 lines, one is f dash, one is f double dash. We have to identify which is which. To do these kind of problems, the trick is to identify the places where a graph is intersecting the x axis. Here we find the red line is intersecting the x axis, and it is going from positive to negative. At the same time, we find the blue curve is tallying with it, because its slope is going from positive to negative. Again, as long as blue is decreasing, we find red is below the x axis. So, this means that red is obviously the derivative of blue. Now, let us look at this blue line intersecting the x axis. Here the blue line is changing from negative to positive. At the same time, the green, the slope of the green is changing from negative to positive. As long as green is having a positive slope, we find the blue line stays off the x axis. So, this means that blue is the derivative of green, right. So, you need to study such graphs over and over again and make your pandas very straight. Let us go back to the JEE 2014 problem. Here we find the curve x to the power 5 minus 5x telling us that there will be at least 2 imaginary roots. So, this has 3 real roots. F dash x equal to 0 will give us 2 values, 2 turning points at minus 1 and 1. Now, finding out f double dash x equal to 20x cube, f double dash minus 1 is giving us minus 20, which is a maxima, and f double dash 1 is giving us plus 20, which is the minima. Again, f1 equal to minus 4 and f minus 1 equal to 4. Armed with this knowledge and a very important point, that a polynomial of odd degree with a positive leading coefficient, in this case the degree is 5, so it is odd, with a leading positive coefficient, here it is 1, will fall to the left and rise to the right. So, this curve starts from bottom up, goes up like this, passes through the origin and then goes up again. So, we know that a polynomial of odd degree with a leading positive coefficient will fall to the left and rise to the right, as it is done here. This also passes the origin, which the equation gives us. We also know that a turning point is there at f minus 1 plus 4 and f 1 minus 4. The problem is to find out the intersection points of these two curves. One is y equal to x to the power 5 minus 5x and one is y equal to minus a straight line. This straight line will intersect the curves at various points. We need to find out the points at which it will give 3 roots or 3 intersection points. So, for 3 roots, minus a lies between minus 4 and 4, which gives us this result. And if it has to be one root or one intersection point, then minus a has to lie beyond these values. These are the results. So, this was just a problem to test your knowledge of graphs. Not very difficult if you master the graphs well. I don't think this kind of problems would be very difficult, and you can expect more of these problems in the coming years. Thanks for watching.